Hello guys, welcome back to more of Let's Play Metaphor Refantazio. Last episode we got onto the tournament for the throne has begun, and sorry about that cutoff in the last video because the PlayStation can only record 60 minutes. I'm going to be making my videos around 50 minutes, but this video, episode 13, is going to be around 56 because there was like 6 minutes left of that one. So yeah, but we won't make that mistake again. But anyways, back to what we were doing. We were basically making our way to our next destination to hunt down. We were heading to Martyria, and we're going to be hunting down Heisme, the kidnapper. So, and there's books here that we can read, and we're going to read them. This one increases our eloquency, and we're going to read that. We're going to start off with our eloquency, raise things. I think we get like 4 to our things. Apparently this book teaches you a way to ensure others will agree with you. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Oh, that's right. Debates are going to be starting in this game because there's so many people who are candidates. I will show that where that's heading, and I'm going to try to do the best so we can get the best out of that, because it increases your eloquency and your imagination. And I think when we answer certain things right, we get more. So we get like 4 for reading the book, which isn't bad. So we gotta work on those. And sometimes while we're out in Gauntlet Runner, we will get attacked. And I wish there was a way that we could read multiple books in a setting, but that's fine. I hope everyone's doing well, by the way. It is Saturday. And all that. I got done watching the NXT Deadline. Oh, I keep interrupting this poor narrator. Back to what I was saying. I was watching NXT Deadline, which was really good. And my week has been alright. Can't complain. First week of December didn't go too bad, so. Oh yeah, we can establish encampment at night. Establish encampment somewhere. Oh. Yep. And we get Lumby. I think there's certain items too. Hello, Nearest. Oh. And what do you increase? My imagination. I will talk to you, Stroll. And if you talk to Hulkenberg, I think she increases your wisdom, if I'm not mistaken.
No, then.
Materia.
Speaking of. What's that about? Oh, I see.
What's a weird fan?
Then.
Whatever. Again, hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're enjoying the videos. So far, it looks like you guys are enjoying the video and all that, so I appreciate that, all the support. We're almost near the next level to imagination. And again, these are going to be uploaded Monday through Friday. And if you aren't subscribed already, you should subscribe. I post a lot and all that, and I stream 4 days a week. But this week I might stream a little more because the weekend's pretty hard on me. Well, this coming weekend. December in a whole is hard on me, but we will make it through. And I hope I can keep you guys company and entertained in that time period. Up the morning to you, laddie! Oh, sorry, wrong person.
True.
I knew it!
Your runner is pretty amazing, Nearest. Do 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 do. 2 days till materia. Nothing. We can't really do anything. Can we talk to Nearest while he's driving? That would be nice. Nope, we can't talk to him. Not yet, at least. We could do these, but I think I'd rather... What do these do? Max my MP.
Understood.
I do prefer reading the books. We could go back to him, but we don't really need that. Oh.
What now?
How's my archetypes looking? We're all pretty set right now. Pretty set on everything so far.
I shall show you what true
I'll put the
magic
mage
is.
on and her, and so far he's good too. I can't complain. We're doing pretty well so far. I can't complain. Oh, there's new food all the time, so always check, like I said. Boiled meat and red grass. Okay. There's certain ingredients I'm looking out for, but I don't think I'm going to get those right away. And I'm not going to cook right now. I'm going to wait to cook. I'm going to just read more of the book. Which one does this read? Increase. My imagination. Yeah, screw it. Let's read this.
Actually,
Now we're talking.
what?
Hey, Will.
So then,
Sweet.
You can do anything now. You know.
What?
You already was a great help, Gallica. She can be annoying, but I like her, so.
all right.
Almost max. Not max, but almost there. Again, by the time we reach the end of this game...
we could stop for a break.
Oh. Chums. Oh yeah, we get certain spots that are really, really pretty. And I'll shut up because I want you guys to see this.
The backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magma surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
It's so pretty. So pretty.
Wow.
That's
It's really, really pretty. This game has some pretty scenery in it. And visuals.
hey.
And apparently Nearest just like draws these willy-nilly.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey there.
We could give the pictures to Maria.
Huh?
However,
It increases our wisdom, which is always a plus.
The gauntlet runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
I really love this game. Such a very pretty game. Very well done. And there will always be things to collect. Can we talk to Nearest? Let's go try to talk to Nearest. Again. I can't believe I beat this game not too long ago. Practically a month ago I got this game, and it took me not too long to beat it. Of course, I was like doing 8-hour streams of it. Oh, hello, my friend. My wisdom. Sure. Let's hang out with Nearest.
Spare a moment?
I never hung out with him before. Oh, whoops. Oops, I went too fast.
All right.
I didn't. Oh boy. Sorry, Nearest. Excuse my speedy, clicky fingers.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I don't know if you guys can hear the fire truck. Ooh, look at, we got a visual.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy? That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
We just got attacked.
My star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign! Ah! It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Just aiming to break the.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So does the clash to hold each other's advance.
Hmm.
Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
Oh no!
Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Yeah, let's help out him.
Let's give
Because our whole thing is to get Luis's attention.
We could win Luis's
Yep.
regards.
Agreed.
Good idea.
Let's fight to
You're very
Gladell's
intelligent, Stroll.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner folk out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't
into it now. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Be thou punished. Thou shalt be beaten. Oh boy. Now we gotta fight him.
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget
Warrior!
about the petrification magic!
Yeah. So basically we'll be fighting specific enemies throughout the game, like our fellow candidates. Some of them we can't hit, some of them we will.
I'll cut you
know.
down.
I will fight. Let's set it up.
No way. Let's go.
Oh, let's...
I got careless.
Oh, fuck, you missed! Don't miss! Sorry for the swearing. Hey!
What could you hope to achieve?
What?
Kneel before him!
Ow!
He knows we can't attack him.
Justice prevail.
He's toying with us.
I shall. Are you prepared?
Right on target.
Very good.
Power. I won't hold back. I'll cut through.
Expose your sins.
Not this item.
Witness
Guard.
the power of sanctism. Take this. What
Luckily,
could
I'm
you
in the
hope
back
to
row,
achieve?
so...
Don't underestimate me.
Falkenberg's guard
Warrior!
is down.
I'll cut you down.
Oh yeah, now he's down.
Seeker! Peasants!
Observe the enemy.
And I'm gonna
I shall
defend.
Let's go.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For
Now
the
he's
sake
gonna
of
join
my
the
dear
fight.
Brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
That's not very nice.
Rise, my brothers.
No! Don't heal. Ow.
Captain, they've
I
got
call
your
upon
defenses
royal
down.
power within.
The freak.
Scour. Is everyone all right? Allies, together.
Defend.
Sanctism will reign. Sanctism will reign.
Troll's back.
Ow.
Here they come.
Anyone heal him?
Do we have... We do.
Yes. I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
Captain,
Come
they've got
forth,
your
royal
defenses
soul.
down.
Win.
Witness me, brethren.
Falkenberg got
Oh, it's his weakness. Perfect.
Peasants.
I'm gonna use another heal.
Do with this.
That helped.
I'm obliged.
Resistance is futile.
Sanctism will reign.
Please dodge.
What can I do?
badly wounded.
Please dodge.
Sanctism will reign.
They got Troll.
Brace yourself.
Someone get him back on his feet.
This should work.
Behold my power!
Hulkenberg got them right
Know
in their
your
weak spot.
place, peasants!
And we're gonna heal again. Actually, I'll hit with
I knew you'd help.
more. I'm not doing good in this fight. Sorry. Dodge! Dodge the light.
Sanctism will reign!
Nothing.
Ow.
Here they come.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Scour!
Damn
Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right
We
in their
glory,
weak spot.
brethren! I'll cut you down!
Okay, he's dead.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
Damn. Do I not gain any experience? Or get any moolah?
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Bring it on. Yeah, run away.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
How about you say please? Being polite will get you very far.
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chasten and shoe. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Is it us,
You
perhaps?
surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
She thinks I'm pretty.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Are you about to fangirl Hulkenberg?
Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Oh my god. Oh.
I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Oh, Calico is supposed to stay hidden. Oh, look who it is. The man himself, Luis.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
That's impressive. Pretty big, too.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Saintist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Godot, then. He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition? Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in. Anyone. Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis. You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, Lux.
Bye-bye.
I don't think this changes anything.
I want to pet your dog. Be nice to Hector. It's just a little doggy. I want to pet the dog.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
We will. We will. We will. We will.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
I always love those little stories in between, just a little monologue. Very nice.
Ah! Oh, damn it! Blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Oh.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
This one's important.
You can help him out. You get to help out Nearest.
Time marches on, and the age
I
of the
wonder
new king
why.
draws nearer.
We're almost at Mart Tower. Excuse me. Martira. Take offense, the fairies, girl. Great gratitude. Great to get it up.
Isn't that...
We gotta go meet Barden for the mission.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Yes, that's the good question. Such a pretty town. Hello, Baron. Well, consider what's happening.
Far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
I love Nearest and his passion for his gauntlet runner. He's a very passionate man. I do like him for that.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
What the hell is...
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
It is a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
It looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. It is only right that we graciously savor it.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral.
Oh.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Oh my god.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
There's a gauntlet runner there.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
There's a runner.
Let's see here.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Oh no. What in the...
This is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig it.
Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honorable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
Nasty.
It's been a while.
I do say so.
Exactly.
Oh, hello. Do you have anything for me? Oh, I can't get any information out of you yet.
Pleasure to see you.
But yeah, sure it is, Hulkenberg. Yeah, totally. But alright, guys, I think this is the end of this episode. So I'm going to add the last 6 minutes to the end of this video, but I'm still going to say goodbye to you now, but you're going to get a second goodbye later. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow me on my socials, and if you're liking this, like it. I don't see why. But thank you guys so much. See you guys there. Good night, good evening, goodbye, peace. Alright, we're continuing. I just have to cut it up and all that.
To push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
We can count on
I
him.
think we can count on him.
He's a little kooky, but I like him.
We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Also, he's pretty much of a monster for what he's doing. I think that classifies as a monster. I don't know about you.
Right, then our course is set. Feel free to use anything everything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself
I
out
will
before we arrive.
show you guys everything in this Gauntlet Runner before I end.
But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no fairy picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
We have to. He's our means of transportation. Galaga. Whew, that was a long. I guess I cut it up for like I paused it for no reason, but can never be too wary. As various storage, lounge, kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more, interacting with them.
Oh yeah?
Let's show this off. So, there's Hulkenberg's. Your followers will be there. Round table for your missions. Here is the pantry. You can get food and various other items. There's only certain things that will show up in here. So check it every single time you're in here. You can use the bath, the toilet. You use the bath, the shower.
Hey.
You really?
Then you can cook. You read various books. You can do something else. There's something else you'll be able to do. Those are all for later. You go down here. More is here. You can go visit him. You can use this to clean, to gain HP. You can clean clothes, find money. There's also a thing to gain MP. This is the engine room. Yeah. It's a very interesting, cool machine. We'll learn your story, Nearest. He's a really cool character. I like him. He's wacky. Oh. Yep. But that's really about it. So this episode is at an end. We know what our objective is. We know what we're supposed to do, and we're gonna go see it through. In the next episode, we will continue on, and we will get to where Heisme is and capture him. But that's about it. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate everyone who supports the series. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Check out my other stuff while you're at it if you want to. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you, and bye-bye.